Good morning, I'm Maddie Myers, and I did my media analysis on Grey's Anatomy entitled Beyond the Scalpel. Grey's Anatomy is a popular spin-off of the book Grey's Anatomy that was published in 1858 by surgeon and author Henry Grey. Illustrated by Henry Van Dyke Grey, Grey's Anatomy began filming Season 1 in 2004, all the while President Bush was sworn in for his second term in the world of panic. Terrorists have still not been caught from 9/11, the government is declaring war on terrorism, and most citizens have no idea what this means, leaving the public on edge and living in fear. Then, Grey's Anatomy was released to the public in 2005. In 45 minutes, complex problems were introduced, confronted, and then solved, all in this time span, creating an escape for viewers to get away from the scaries of the world while watching an ideal and perfect world unfold before them. Human brains are designed to be drawn to problems being solved, which is exactly what Grey's Anatomy draws on. The primary audience was in fact adults, because of the romantic relationships and ethical dilemmas discussed throughout the 22 seasons of Grey's Anatomy. Ethically, romantic relationships raise problems because of favoritism and unprofessionality. In Season 7, Episode 13, Don't Deceive Me, Dr. Shepard, a neurosurgeon, is running an FDA-approved clinical trial to cure Alzheimer's. When the main character's own mentor, Chief Richard Weber, indirectly asks her to ensure his wife is given the active drug in the trial instead of the placebo, which she switched. The personal relationships broke ethical boundaries and put professionality integrity at risk for patients and families. Favoritism and bias, whether perceived or real, can undermine trust and create an uneven playing field because of Meredith's personal relationship. She makes wrong and illegal decisions in this case, creating odds with her coworkers. Is falling in love with a patient truly a good idea, even if it's originally unintentional? In Season 2, Episode 27, titled Losing My Religion, Izzy is falling in love with the patient and is emotionally invested, compromising his care to secure him top of the list for a heart transplant. In Izzy's case, she is so invested that she doesn't care about the consequences and opens herself up to lawsuits, malpractice, along with losing her medical license. Similar situations are powerful examples of how emotional attachments can cloud judgment and lead to ethical lapses. The narrator, Meredith Grey, talks indirectly to the audience about a large social issue of balancing compassion with professional duty. No matter how much you care for a patient, once you pass that ethical boundary, there is no going back. The act of whistleblowing or reporting misconduct is portrayed as a complex ethical dilemma in Grey's Anatomy, often with significant personal and professional repercussions. Season 15, Episode 24, entitled Drawn to Blood. Dr. Alex Karev reports attending surgeon Dr. Lincoln for performing a surgery while under the influence. Dr. Karev witnesses Dr. Lincoln exhibiting signs of impairment and concern for patient safety. Reports them to the hospital administration. Decisions put Dr. Karev at odds with his colleagues who view his act as a betrayal. Dr. Karev faces isolation and professional repercussions, highlighting the challenges and risks associated with speaking out against misconduct. Grey's Anatomy underscores the importance of creating a culture where individuals feel safe and empowered to report unethical behavior without fear of repercussions. By portraying the challenges of whistleblowing, the show encourages viewers to consider the potential consequences of their actions, the importance of upholding ethical standards, even when faced with adversity. Works to normalize the idea of maintaining professional integrity may involve personal sacrifice, but ultimately serves the greater good. Though portrayed of conflicts of interest, patient anatomy, end-of-life decisions, and whistleblowing, Grey's Anatomy reflects and shapes social attitudes towards the critical issues. The show's exploration of ethical dilemmas in healthcare highlights the ongoing tension between personal values, professional obligations, and legal constraints, challenging viewers to consider the complexity of medical making decisions and the importance of ethical leadership and fostering a culture of accountability and transparency. Grey's Anatomy uses complex ideas and themes all throughout the show, such as double meanings. Many of the characters in the show are treated poorly, working long, agonizing hours, and this is used to understand the healthcare system, even though not everything is completely accurate. So society is going to show that being at the bottom of the food chain as an intern in a big hospital is difficult, hard, and complex. Another takeaway is that theatrics are used all throughout the show. Many of the episodes shows a use of exaggerated ways to portray difficult ethical issues in the form of having audience understanding what is actually happening here. Thank you.